in my feed. That was epic, dude. Yo, did you see the other one that I did? 27, from last night? It was a nasty one last night, dude. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
One where you were so good at it, you shot yourself.
That one was pretty funny. I don't even know. Doesn't even matter. Like, if they want to watch it, they'll go back to They'll go back to it. Let me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel. I'll show you to you. You guys can check this one out. It's pretty fucking solid. Take me all the way, yeah. There's several. We clipped one tonight that was pretty awesome. Here we have a 5 dead on the red team and 4 dead on the green team here. We have I Am Hate coming around the corner hitting his Alabama. On the other side is a Scharnhorst and a Miyoko. Both of them have massive torpedoes. Looks like the Miyoko is going forward away from him, and the Scharnhorst is there waiting for him with his guns pointed at I Am Hate. I Am Hate's a smart player, so he's not going to push around that corner. He's going to wait for the rest of his team. Where's the rest of his team at? Well, let's take a look. There's a Freddy DeGrober Road Rider, 40,000 hit points left. The Nagato Clementine, Solo 352 in the Miyoko. And there's a Rune. Kayak Attack running away as he should here, getting shot at. What's going on over here? We got a Scharnhorst shooting on a Gneisenau. Nobody really cares about that because they're German battleships. We have a Fiji here. His name is Tough Frank, sitting in his smoke, wishing and hoping and praying that one of his DDs would have stayed alive so they could spot for them. There was a big mistake here. Something happened. It was a fluke accident. The Gneisenau actually shot and killed the Kagero. It was amazing from over 10 kilometers. It was the most damnedest thing I've ever saw, and I would probably never see it again. Here's a Freddy DeGrober coming in. He's down to 23,000 hit points. He's on fire 6 kilometers away from me. And he's shooting on the bow in Alabama with full-on AP, which is probably not the greatest thing. Or maybe he's shooting HE. Who knows anymore? Who knows? With all those secondaries, their actually main guns always get lost in there because their secondaries do more damage than their main guns. That's a fail.
Really?
That's a fail. Let's see what we got over here. We got Miyoko ignoring the 8,000 hit point Gneisenau over here and just going broadside to him because he's tunnel visioned here on the Alabama at 17,000. And let's take a closer look there. He's just got pegged again from the Gneisenau. I don't understand. This guy's got to be using some kind of hack or aimbot to get his dispersion down. Look at that. Look at that. Another hit. Holy crap. Since when does the Gneisenau hit anything? And he hits the Kagero and the Miyoko before he goes down to the Nagato. Well done. The Alabama comes through and takes out the Freddy DeGrober. And now Clementine has to shoot at the Alabama and his Nagato. As you can see, the Nagato secondaries are mostly AP, so you know where they're coming from. It's actually pretty solid. The Miyoko solo here is going to get killed here. Wow! The Alabama botched his shots and dropped it into the water. He had that Miyoko dead to rights. And here comes I Am Hate, about to get torpedoed and killed by the Scharnhorst. Shame on you. The only thing that they can hit accurately in that boat is the torpedoes, and you ran into their weakness.
I'm trying to figure out why the guys behind me didn't actually push up when I did.
The answer to that question is they're all a bunch of bastards.
Take the max range Scharnhorst back here shooting at people on VCAP.
Yep.
For instance.
Let's see. Let's take a look here at what the rest is going on here. Looks like the red team is in a huge advantage right now. Scharnhorst at 50,000 damage. There's a Missouri and a Donskoy. Donskoy has 8-kilometer torpedoes. The Rune has 6-kilometer torpedoes. The Scharnhorst also has 6-kilometer torpedoes. We have a Fiji in here that has something along the lines of 8-kilometer torpedoes as he's continuing to flail away posthumously on this Donskoy and the Missouri. Guys, focus the donkey. You must shoot the Donskoy before you kill the Missouri because the Donskoy has a better radar. There you go, boys. It took somebody to actually say, hey, shoot at the Donskoy before somebody actually shot at the Donskoy. TRD Tacoma, how you doing? Shots to you, my friend. A big salutes. Funny shit. Yo, what up, Cruiser? How you doing, homie? So we have a rune bow in to a Donskoy, which is pretty good. The Donskoy is now shooting AP. Those are 8-kilometer torpedoes. These guys look like to be about 4 kilometers apart from each other. Let's go in and take a look as the Missouri came down and actually did some damage to a German cruiser, which is rare because when I'm in my German cruiser, it doesn't go down that way. That's okay. I'm glad that these guys are actually able to do damage, and I am not. Here's some HP salvos from the Donskoy over onto the Fiji. The Fiji is a very, very squishy British cruiser, and the Donskoy is down to 2,000 hit points, and the Scharnhorst is running away now. The Scharnhorst is now running away from a 3,000 hit point donkey. This player here, player 31688466168 here, is an unregistered player. So you see why his name is Player. He is not registered, but he spent $45 on trying to get the one of the best boats in the game, I think, and he is still backing away from a Donskoy at 2,000 hit points. What he needs to do is he needs to pull up his pants, grab himself by the balls a little bit just to make sure that he has some, and then charge in at this Donskoy. Go ahead and kill him. Thank you, Fiji, because you actually have some balls. And then charge up to this Missouri, try to mitigate as much damage as he can, doing a little bit of damage along the way in before he can get his torpedoes off. Then he will have to make a left vertical turn. Yes, that's right. I said left vertical. Is that a right thing? Who knows? But he's going to go left over into A to fight this other Scharnhorst, as this Fiji is probably going to go down here relatively shortly. And he is still backing away. Oh, I think he might have found his balls. He has picked them up out of the ocean here. And now instead of shooting at the guy that's immediate threat right in front of him that's going to do more damage, he is shooting at a guy that only has 11 millimeter guns, or 11-inch guns. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible injustice and misplay on this Scharnhorst part. I do not understand what is going through this guy's head as he goes broadside to a Missouri that has big, fat American AP shells that can chunk him and get a Citadel. Let's see what happens when these shells come in. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's about 10 grand off of him. And then what's the return volley? Only about 5 or 6. So definitely... Oh my gosh, guys. I don't believe it. Player with a bunch of numbers after him and an underscore is actually going at the Missouri. It's only 8 minutes, a little too late, but at least he found something. At least he found something toward the end. It's a valiant effort by the dead people to not rage in the chat at this guy for playing so poorly. I love him very much, and I love you guys too. This will be the end of the commentary here as PWP from the clan PWP in the Missouri here. Everybody knows, a.k.a. the Trump Wagon, is going to make a lot of credits here as soon as he decides he's ready to kill this player. This is amazing. This is a fantastic way of how not to be average. You guys, you want to step up your game, head on over to twitch.tv/SirVenomIK, click that follow button, and might even decide to sub to him. He's a really awesome guy, and you can hear more stupid shit like this. Thank you very much. Now let's go ahead and go out on silence here, as this guy decides he's ready to die. Not even is he going to die, but he was so bad he wasn't even able to die. He wasn't even able to die because he was so bad he didn't affect the game at all. So let's see total scores here. And there we are. Scharnhorst, player 3031688466168, 735 experience. He had just 29 experience, or 21 experience, over the Kagero, which valiantly fought at B to kill somebody before he died to a bogus shot from the Gneisenau. Who knew that that guy could actually hit anything? So what does that tell you? The gallant and very average Kagero died so early in the game, and yet he was only 21 experience lower than that Scharnhorst, who survived until the very end of the game. I don't know about you, but that says below average. Thank you very much for this game. I am Sir Venom IK. We love you, and good night. Well, hey guys. Welcome back to the channel after that